am I?
Any 2 cents.
You're Penny Two Cents. I'm Funkarella. Welcome to Funk Around and Find Out. And today we have special guests that we're going to be interviewing today. Gentry-Jones. Welcome, Tony Gentry and Neil Jones. We're so excited to have you here.
Hello.
We're
Excited to be here.
Yes, yes.
This has been a long time coming. We have been wanting to interview you guys for a few months now.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
We have. We're patient people. You guys are so busy.
We understand. There's a shaking. Yeah, you guys are busy back there creating, making music, and we're loving every minute of it.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
I just don't know where you guys find the time to produce so much beautiful music so frequently.
Yeah,
It's just the advantage of having a studio at home.
Yeah. Exactly.
And also being an insomniac.
Yep.
That'll do it.
Yeah. When you're insomniacs, you get up and the first thing I do is come downstairs and
Music.
Yeah.
I love it.
Now, let me ask you a quick question. The music that's playing in your head, does that make you an insomniac?
The music, that's playing in my head, you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, well, for me, because it's like, I've gotten a question before. It's like, do you always hear music? I'm like, yeah, always.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, always. Yeah. It could be anything going on, cars driving down the street, and they may have a certain sound or whatever, and it's like something like that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, keeps me up.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I don't, man. Everything else is an escape from music because I used to, back in the day, I used to have actually had my studio in my bedroom, and I would just wake up out of bed and just walk over to a desk and start creating. And I was like, I can't do that because I can't sleep.
That is awesome.
Because if I roll over and see my gear, then I'm gonna start working.
There you go. Right.
So
I want to step back a little bit and want you guys to tell us a little bit about yourself and where you started, what you have accomplished and who you've worked with.
Wow. Neil, you go first.
Oh no. I don't know.
Well, can I say something? Can I go ahead? Because I mean,
okay.
Introduction is award-winning producer, mixer, engineer, songwriter, and bass player. 20 gold and platinum credits. Neil Jones.
Wow.
Did I get it? Am I missing anything? Because I know there's a lot.
Goosebumps.
I didn't know that. I did too. Like, who's she talking about?
Right. It's okay. We like you being humble.
Man. No, thank you. I don't, I guess I don't realize that maybe like, I don't know. I never even put a title or put anything like that together to look at. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's got to be something where it's just who you are, so it doesn't kind of come across that way that you have your 20-second elevator pitch about who you are and what you've done. It's just kind of who you are. Yeah.
Yeah. Like right now is the first time I've ever had like a plaque on my wall.
Mm.
Like I had plaques, I never put them on the wall ever.
Yeah, celebrate that.
And I used to keep them in the garage back in the day.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you gotta celebrate and show that. So
yeah. To me, it was always, you did that, but what are you gonna do now?
Yeah, what's next?
Get another plaque.
Yeah.
Keep creating.
And that's the thing.
Yeah, to me, it's like work as if you never got one.
Work
as if you're trying to get your first one.
I like that.
So that was always my approach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've like the last couple of days, like I've heard a couple of songs uh, that I played guitar on, and I was like listening to it, I said, man, this sounds like my guitar. And then when I found out what the artist was, I said, oh, I did play on that. And I totally forgot. I mean,
Yeah.
Wow.
there, it's because we do it
Mm-hmm.
so much,
Yeah.
we've
Right.
done so much in the time. And because it's like we finish a project
On to
and
the
it's
next.
it's it's it's, it's what's next.
Right.
And we
Yeah.
rarely get to listen to it unless we, it's like a playback to say, hey, I need to go back to that part or something
Mhm.
like that. But for the most part, it's on to the next project.
Okay,
Yeah.
so for Tony, let's see, Tony Gentry, songwriter, guitarist, famous for working with Barkays, 8 Ball MJG, United We Funk. You have a couple signed autographed guitars that are in the museum in Memphis. Um, can I go on, or you want to go ahead and elaborate?
Okay. So the 8 Ball and MJG, Tila, um, Al Capone, and a lot of that I got in that arena because of
Mhm.
Neil.
Really?
And
Okay.
because he produced a lot of stuff with them.
Yes.
And I did some stuff with 8 Ball and MJG early days. But he's been writing and producing with them and played, you can read it. It's countless of stuff. And he just called me one day and said, hey man, Ball and G want to put together a band, a live band. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Well,
And then
that says
he's like, you down for it? I was like,
awesome.
oh, I'm like, yeah. So
Well,
that's
that
how I got
segues into my next question about how you guys got together, how you formed Gentry-Jones.
Um, that,
okay, man.
that actually it honestly started with Mr. Sam.
Yeah.
Okay.
He called me one day and said, man, me, you, and Tony should start a group. We should
Just
we
like
should just do this kind of,
that.
it would be like a super group. And
Okay.
it would be, and he came and I was like, we were like, what's the name gonna be? He came in, he was uh it could be Gentry-Jones, and it would just be featuring Mr. Sam. Like, okay.
Hmm.
And so that's basically how it started.
Just like that.
And so
Yeah.
so yeah. So
Yeah.
and he was already a solo artist. So uh we worked on that project, and after that it was just like we just kind of kept going.
Yeah. Yeah.
He kept doing his thing, and so we just kept doing what we were
Hmm.
doing. And so
Yeah.
Nice.
Because he had like you said, he was doing his thing, and Neil would send me tracks, and he said, "Hey, got an idea? Make this the subject matter, whatever." And I was like, "Okay," because my mind was in demo mode. These are demos for when
Right.
Sam gets finished with his project, and next thing you know, he's like, "Yeah, those vocals are cool," and he sent it back to me, mixed and everything, and then next thing you know, one put the song on I think it was on Facebook or something,
Hmm.
and we started getting comments,
Right.
people liking it, and he said, "Dude,
Nice.
we should just write and record," and
Hmm.
came up with the first project because I've always been the guy in the background singing, singing background, playing guitar.
Right.
Never front guy unless I may do one or two songs, depending on what band it was. And he pushed me and said, "Hey, dude, you could do it. You got the voice for it. Blah blah
Hmm.
blah." And I was going like, "Okay." But then when as we got further along, I got more comfortable with it,
Hmm.
and as they say, the rest is history. So why we here where we are today.
Nice.
hey, that is super crazy because when we did the first songs, and I sang like background parts on it,
Hmm.
and we put it out, and then the first time we got called to do a show, I was like, wait a minute, I've never ever been like one of the front men. I've never
Nice.
I
How did
was
that make
sitting,
you feel?
oh, I was at home like nervous. I was like, man, maybe they'll cancel this. I I can't do this,
Right,
man. I
right.
cannot be up front singing. That
Yeah,
is not me. I
yeah.
can't I can't be a front person.
Um,
Like so.
but you
So the
are now.
rest so the
Yeah.
rest of that project, I was
Mhm.
like, let me see how much more vocal I can get out of Tony. That way I don't have to do it. So,
That's
but
funny.
Yeah,
oh man, it was frightening. But I mean I got to where I was comfortable.
Mhm.
I'm kind of
yeah,
comfortable doing it now. Yeah.
Well, you
I
guys
yeah.
don't.
complement each other so well.
You
Yeah.
do.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Your
Yeah,
voices are
it,
definitely complimentary. I was thinking that I don't know if the name of the song was mentioned, but it's the who wants to mention the name of the song that put you guys on the map? Gentry-Jones.
Oh, you mean
roll it,
yeah. You're talking about roll it? Yeah.
roll it, roll it.
Roll it, roll it. Yeah, if you
Yeah.
guys don't know the song, it's a wonderful song. It's great. The grooves, the sound. I mean, it's still after all these years, people are still playing it like it just came out.
It's funny how that song was done because we did the song. Well, Tony wasn't even in the country
Yeah,
initially, so kind of I was doing messing with the track, and me and
Hmm.
Sam were at the studio, and I was like, have this idea for this song. I want to do a dance song, a line dance
Hmm.
song, but don't write anything about the line dance in the verses. Make it kind of a love song, make it a real
Hmm.
story,
Hmm.
but
right,
make the chorus the dance.
Mm.
That
right.
makes
So that's why, because to me, if you do that, then you can get play outside of a dance
there you go.
That's
environment.
That's
awesome.
awesome.
That's very smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. So once we did that, once he came in with the lyrics and he was like, "Yeah, I think I got the song." And so he was laying down the lyrics and I'm listening and I'm like, "Wow, that might be pretty good." And so he finished his and finished what I was doing and sent it to Tony to do guitar and he was somewhere in Europe somewhere. So
Yeah,
had to send it over to him to do that. So that's how it got done.
yeah.
Nice. Nice.
All that stuff on that album was even the video. If you
Oh
check the
yeah, the
video out,
video.
Hmm.
Tony's not in the country
I'm
in
not even in the
the
country,
video either.
and they came up with the treatment that I'm trying to get back to Memphis for the Gentry-Jones gig,
Yeah.
and so
Never mind.
that's what
Yeah.
the whole premise of that video. But yeah, I did everything overseas. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
I have a question. So
I just told people he was incarcerated. They said Tony's not here to do it. I was like,
Right.
well, he's doing the 2 to 10, but he might get out
Right.
early.
so
That's all.
your song "Roll It, Roll It." Can you explain to the fans and the viewers how much success you've had over the years with the song, as far as reels, different countries, things of that nature?
Ooh.
Oh yeah,
Man.
you guys were featured. This song was featured on a morning show, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good Morning America.
Good Morning
Yeah.
America. Yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy. People don't realize that song was done in 2015.
That's
Right.
yeah.
And it's like, it was cool then and it was
Hmm.
hot then. And then all of a sudden, 2020, 2021,
Hmm.
2022, it just kind of viral videos
Yeah.
Yeah. The
all over
TikTok
again.
challenges.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people just out of the blue. We were
Right.
sitting at home during COVID and not doing anything. All of a sudden, I mean, first time on TikTok, I actually went on TikTok and saw somebody dancing to it. I was like,
Hmm.
who put that on there? And
Right.
then started
Yeah.
seeing a lot of people, then seeing little
Hmm.
babies do. Then
Yeah.
Yeah.
it went crazy. So next thing I know, we look up and it's back
Right.
on Billboard
Right.
chart.
Oh,
So
that's got to be a
Yeah.
great feeling.
it's like,
Really?
yeah,
That's
it was
Yeah.
awesome.
crazy.
Yeah.
Looked on there, I was like, oh, look at that. It's on the charts with Bruno
Mhm.
Mars.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
R&B, the R&B charts. I was like, wow, look at
Yeah.
that. It's crazy. So yeah,
Nice.
that
So,
that was really cool.
so how would you describe your music for someone that has never heard your music before?
Ooh,
Yeah. That.
that was the description. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That was it.
Okay. Okay.
It's because he and I have, with even with Mr. Sam, all of us come from these certain uh, uh, areas of music we grew up on. But Neil
Mhm.
and I are more similar than not. You
Yes.
know,
Yeah, I can see
uh,
that.
it's
Yeah.
of course R&B, funk is then there's rock, and you know, it's pop because we listen to so much.
Right.
We grew up
Right.
on so much, and the schools that we went to, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I know for me, I was influenced by some of my classmates, stuff they were listening
Mm-hmm.
to, and I was like, turned on to a lot of stuff like Bachman Turner Overdrive,
Ah,
ELO,
Oh
wow.
yeah.
That's
Oh yeah.
crazy.
yeah. So 38 Special, all that type of stuff.
See, I was a Cheap Trick fan back then.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Cheap Trick, man.
Oh
God,
man. Yeah, see, in my, and I would go to my bedroom and after school,
Mm-hmm.
and I honestly, I used to listen to a lot of I would play along with just live albums, like Earth, Wind, and
Mm-hmm.
Fire Gratitude.
Oh,
yeah.
that's a good
I
one.
would go
Yeah.
home it was like every evening, and I would just play a whole album, and I would just sit there and imagine I was playing in that concert.
You,
Oh my gosh.
Like Frampton Comes
Frontier
Alive.
Comes Alive.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
It's
sat there and
amazing.
I was part
Mm-hmm.
of Frampton's band in
Right.
my
the
bedroom.
but
And
that's
just
crazy.
Kenny
Go ahead,
Loggins Alive. I was in my
man.
Wow.
bedroom,
Yeah,
a
Kenny
part of the
Loggins.
band. I
Yeah,
could play all those records all the way through right now.
I
I
love
could play
it.
those entire concerts.
and
Wow.
crazy. The one that I played, the first started was Rare Earth.
Oh
But I was
yeah,
but I was playing drums. I had a set of drums and sit in front of the stereo. That was my first instrument. And
dude, it's crazy. That was the first thing. My dad sat me down.
exactly. That's what
But both of
my
you
dad
guys
did
were
the same
drums?
thing.
Yes.
Really?
My dad
Okay.
Wow.
did, that's the crazy thing. My dad did the same thing. Set my drums up in front of the stereo and put on Rare Earth, that live album.
And my dad played clarinet like in big band.
Wow.
Wow.
But that Rare Earth, get ready.
Get ready,
We
man.
sat in front of the stereo,
Ah,
man. And, and,
yeah.
and,
Mm-hmm.
and I
Yep.
played. But the funny thing is, I played drums, but the bass solo in
Boop, boop,
in
boop,
in that
bang.
song
That's the
always
most
got me.
iconic.
That bass solo always got me in that song. So I think
Yeah.
that's what made me kind of want to go towards
Right.
bass. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, it was all those live, man, all those live albums that did
Yeah.
it. The only one I didn't just play along with was the Jackson 5 Live
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
album.
Yeah.
Nice.
I listened, but I just never played along with it because it was just rhythmically,
Right.
it was probably a little more advanced.
Right.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't ready for that age.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so what were your, I mean, besides like Cheap Trick and I mean ELO, and did you have any other inspirations, people that inspired you to create music? What did you listen to when you were younger that really formed you into to who you are today, the musicians you are today?
Oh,
It
and
was diverse. I was gonna say when I was young, honestly, man, Isley's,
Hmm.
yeah.
uh, Earth, Wind, and Fire, and
Yeah.
Isley's.
Okay.
Those were the main two. You
Yeah.
know.
It was I guess Hendrix, but that's when I start really getting into guitar enough, you know, and trying to think of who else. But yeah, Earth, Wind and Fire, that would be
Okay.
because their arrangements and also the message that they were talking about a lot of different stuff that nobody else really was talking about,
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
the
I'm gonna
universe.
say, and then when I first started, what really got me into music, I'll say it came from being a hater. Because I hated the Jackson 5.
Really? Okay.
And I'll explain. I hated the
Okay.
Jackson 5 because every afternoon my sisters and their friends would be in the driveway dancing to the Jackson
Mm-hmm.
5 and just be in love with Michael Jackson and all the Jacksons. And I was like,
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't like them. Then all of a
yeah.
sudden I was like, I just decided, well, if I'm gonna get girls, I better start doing this. I better jump into this same thing because
Yeah.
it looks like the easy way to meet girls.
Yeah.
So that's how it happened. You know, that was my reason for getting into music. I actually got good at it just because I
Right.
started to get good at it. But initially, that's all it was.
So Tony, was it for the girls too? I see that smile.
Yeah, because
Yeah, see, I can admit mine.
see what had happened was
What happened was,
yeah, I mean, because it was, I guess again because I saw like he said, he saw the attention that you got, and I was I was telling a story about I found out the power of being a musician or whatever. I hit a girl in the mouth with my guitar by mistake. We just finished a talent show, and she comes screaming behind me, and I turn around real fast, and it hit her. And I'm apologetic. I'm sorry. She's like, "Oh, it's okay." Just blood coming. I was going like,
Is this a
"You still
domestic
saying this?"
violence story? Or...
Yeah, it's a violent story.
Oh, okay.
That was it. It was just one licking. Who, if you're
he never
watching
did
this,
it again.
right?
No, never did it again. If you're watching this, I'm so sorry. I apologize.
Penny 2 cents. Do you have any questions that you want to ask Gentry-Jones?
I just love it. So I know you guys are really big on TikTok and Facebook and Instagram. How was the digital craze or where we are today influenced how you put your music out there? Because it wasn't always digital, so was it challenging for you to get it out there digitally?
Well, now I think it's the digital age. It makes it a lot easier to be an independent.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 'cause, I mean, we both come from the days of demos that you send to an A&R at a record label, and you have to do
Actual hard
showcases.
copies.
Yeah, and you got to do all that. Then you got to wait for an answer from an A&R person, which is really most likely, oh, that sounds good. Let me hear some more.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me hear some more. And that's cool. I don't think you have a single yet. Let me hear something else. And then all the story, we both probably had those situations. I'm sure we have where we've been in situations where, okay, we got a record deal, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
Halfway through the album, that A&R guy got fired.
Exactly.
Wow.
Can't count how many times.
So there's a new A&R person, and they bring their new staff. And it's just like a football sports team. They are bringing in a new head coach, or they brought in new personnel. They want new players, and okay. That artist was with the old A&R guy. We're not. We have some other people that we are interested in promoting and all that. So yeah, it's much different now. You don't have to deal with that.
That's awesome. That gives you a little bit more creativity and more power too, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can actually own it.
There you go.
Yeah,
own it outright.
Nice.
Yeah, so it doesn't stifle your creativity. You put out there.
That's the main thing. Yeah. Yeah, you can really just you can actually have an idea and complete a thought. Complete a creative thought and have a full song before and just go with it and see what it does, see what happens to that.
So I have my favorites. I have my favorite songs. Obviously, Dancing is one of my favorite songs.
Okay.
Hot and Spicy. I love Hot and Spicy.
Oh wow, yeah.
And Why. I put Why on repeat And
Huh.
I love that song. I love that song. I know
Yeah.
Sandra has one. Her favorite one is
My favorite, I have two favorites.
okay.
So
Okay.
I have Push It.
Okay.
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 Yeah.
Love, love, love Push It. And then
Wow.
Roll It.
Okay. Yeah.
Now I talk about roll it all the time. People go,
Okay.
oh, yeah, I know it. I dance to it all the time.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But there's one that you specifically told me that you like is You Got One featuring Al Capone. That one is more like a slow song that
Oh
you
yeah,
love.
yeah,
Oh
Yeah.
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 I'm
It's one of my
so
favorites.
Tony. Yeah. And I
Yeah.
forgot the name of it, so I apologize. I was driving and I was sobbing at the same time as I was listening to this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was
So
just like,
I was
"Oh my
crying.
God, what's
So
this song?
yeah,
Get
it's
Tony on the
so
phone right now."
beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, she's like,
Yeah.
"Get Tony on the phone right now. I got to tell him about this song."
And
Yeah,
it's
I
funny.
can't, what was the name? I apologize.
Yeah.
You
You
got
got
one?
one.
You Got One.
Yeah, actually, and You Got One was written by another artist friend of mine, man. He's
Mhm.
awesome. This guy, Key Anthony Dillard.
Mhm.
Right.
Name is Crooner.
Right.
That was
Crooner.
his state, and he unfortunately did some stuff, ended up in prison and all that. But
Mm.
he and I used to write a lot of stuff together, and that was one of the songs that he and I wrote that I was like, man, I really want to,
Redo it. Yeah.
this is one of the songs that I
Yeah.
really want to do.
And it's so funny. Your voices are so I can't tell sometimes who's who. Sometimes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Oh,
it's so
okay.
yeah, it's so great because I'm like, wait a minute now. You guys are so great as a partnership. So what's next for you two?
Get something to eat. I bought.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think about mainly. Get down.
Well,
No,
we
actually,
know
we got a couple of other
yeah.
songs.
what was that again? I'm
Talk
sorry.
about food and getting
Right.
to eat. So you want to share with everybody?
Yes, your podcast.
Oh, Taste Buds.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it is. It's just because I think mainly because you know,
Hmm.
we don't cook.
Yeah.
But I love the name, right? So who
Yeah.
came up with the title? Because it's amazing.
Neil did.
It's a play on words. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's a great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I just, I don't remember coming up with it. I think we just we were
We're
just
throwing around some
talking
names.
and
We
yeah,
both had
and
lists of names and ideas, but
Yeah.
he came up with the concept because, like in the morning, we'll talk, and then I'll say, "Yeah, man, I went to such and such. I went to Lulu's, or
Yeah.
went to
Mhm.
Cafe and Collected, or somewhere." And we always talk about, even now, even after we get off Taste Buds, we still talk about food.
Food.
because we eat at so many different places.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
my wife cooks, but I mean, and she's a really good cook, but we just I eat out more than I eat at home. And I always have.
Mhm.
Even when I lived by myself, when I was single
Right.
back in the day, and
Right.
I always so then the reason was, so when I was, in my 20s, I was, playing and doing a lot of playing, and I was doing a lot of studio stuff. So this one evening, I was really tired. I got home and I was like, okay, I haven't eaten. I was gonna just boiling hot dogs, but I fell asleep. And I woke up at like 3 a.m. and smoke everywhere. And the hot dogs were black. And so I left that pot on my stove with the hot dogs in it for the rest of the time I lived in that apartment as a reminder never to cook again.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So
Well,
I ate out after that.
Man.
So
That's
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we both discuss what we've eaten every time.
Yeah.
Love it.
We have been doing
Yeah.
that so
Okay.
long, so yeah.
Yeah. So it was a natural thing
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah.
Nice.
so you're like foodie buddies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like
Yeah.
that word foodie though.
If it's
Ugh.
better for women, is I'm a foodie.
Yeah,
Like,
foodie.
it's like
Ugh.
almost like, yeah, I prefer poodles.
Yeah. Yeah, foodie sounds so. It sounds like foodie sounds like you never get up from the table.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes.
right.
Yes. Right. I
Yeah,
love it.
bring more. So
Food
can we ask questions?
foodie sound like
Oh.
you wear Crocs. Yeah, I wear Crocs. Yeah, you
Yeah,
go to every restaurant in Crocs, and because you plan to be there a couple of hours.
yeah. So
That's
like,
a foodie.
I want to be as comfortable as possible.
Yeah,
I can stretch.
Crocs and cargo shorts.
So yeah, with the cargo shorts, you can put
You can put
napkins.
yeah,
Right.
you
You can put.
can put biscuits in your pockets and all that. Yeah,
All
I
you
always
can
like
eat
to
is
pick
all you can
napkins.
take.
And just
yeah. That's what it sounds
Right
like.
here.
You wearing oversized jerseys to put
yeah,
Funny.
bagels under and all that. Yeah.
yeah,
I love it. Yeah, Tony, you had a question. You want
yeah.
to?
So where did y'all come up with the idea for As Funk?
Yeah.
Because because the name was so intriguing to me. I saw other um, funk sites, so to speak. Funk Alive and this that,
Mhm.
and then but to play on play on words like you said before, like it's that As Funk. I said that's dope, and
Yeah.
so I am instantly joined. I was like, I want to see what this is
Thank
about
you. Thank you.
because
Yeah.
because like I said, Neil and I come from the funk era. Playing with the Barcades,
Hmm.
Function Daz Band, Ohio players and stuff we grew up on, but nobody never really were giving them their props.
Hmm.
Even from the Grammys to the American Music Awards and stuff like that. But I was just impressed that you all,
Thank you.
Yeah.
decided to
I
pay.
appreciate it. So how Tanya and I came up with the name, we knew that we wanted funk music to always stay around, right? Because
Yeah.
we love funk music and what it did to us, how we
Keep
felt,
funk alive.
right?
Yeah,
So we knew funk music was funk music. It was never going to change. But the word as means constant. It'll never change. So
Oh, okay.
as
okay,
funk. So it's still a play on words, like
Wow. Yeah,
ESS,
that's
yeah,
nice.
but
Yeah, that's cool.
yeah,
yeah,
it'll never change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, we wanted to feature a lot of the bands that had influenced our lives that had that, what do you call it, soundtrack of our life
Soundtrack.
kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
we just noticed that where we're hearing that R&B is dead and or bring back R&B, and we wanted to make sure we go into the roots, and that's funk
Yeah.
music.
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I enjoy a lot of the stuff you all put on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you. Yeah,
Appreciate it.
we're trying to feature new artists too, and up and coming artists on As Funk. And we,
Yeah.
like I said, we know that we see them pulling from the old school, the sampling, the
Okay.
covers and things like that. And we're going, wait. We gotta go bring back the originals,
the
right?
original.
The
Yeah,
originals, because as soon as
Yeah.
I hear a sample of something, I go back and buy the original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
And also,
nothing like speaking to that person that put that blood, sweat, and tears to create something. We
right.
want to know what their mind was, what their heart was, because we know how we felt when we heard it. What were
yeah,
they
Yeah,
feeling when they were
because
creating that?
Exactly.
Mhm.
it's the soundtrack to so many people's lives that it's kind of nice to get the insight from the actual artist that did it,
right.
Yeah.
because
Exactly.
you can kind of really you can remember how it made you feel,
Mhm.
There you
but
go.
just and then you get to hear from those artists, what
Yeah,
inspired them to do it.
Yeah.
right.
Exactly.
And you
So
guys
Exactly.
are
yeah,
so creative. So in your music, when you put it out there, you probably don't realize how many lives that you guys are actually saving
yeah,
Mm.
based on what you're putting out there, because I know what it did for me.
yeah,
I
I feel like
Yeah.
appreciate
it's
that.
saving.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Oh,
yeah. That's
definitely.
cool.
So what do the fans have in store coming out? Your new releases and
Oh yeah, we got a new single. Well,
Yeah,
it's in the works.
I
yeah,
can't wait.
Uh,
I can't wait. I
I,
can't wait.
uh,
I can't wait.
yeah,
I
it's
just can't
a
wait.
new
It's a
single. I,
secret,
I
but you
won't
got something coming
divulge what
out.
it is. It's
Yeah,
really
that's why I
cool.
stopped. I just said it's a new
Yeah,
single.
yeah, but it's gonna be really cool. It's cool.
Nice.
I do have one quick question for you guys.
Okay.
Tell the fans something that they don't know about you.
What color socks I got on? I,
Oh, I got something interesting.
Okay.
98% of the music Tony and I do,
Mhm.
we're never in the same studio.
Yeah, I know. That is amazing.
That is
yeah,
awesome.
That is amazing.
yeah.
Would
The
never know
advent,
that.
Couldn't even tell.
Never know that.
yeah. Like he was saying, we have a lot of our friends who like, so yeah, like the push him, not push it back, but yeah,
Push it.
Push
push.
it.
Push
No,
it
no,
or which
no.
one?
The one we were.
Oh, bring it back. Bring
Bring
them
it
back.
back. Yeah. Got so many
Wait a minute.
songs.
What?
Yeah, but yeah, move them tables back.
Move them back. Yeah, move them
Well,
back. That's
yeah,
the
move
one.
them back. So
Yeah.
he was telling me, I forgot who he was saying. They called him. He was like, yeah, man. So what was the warehouse? Where'd y'all go to do this?
Yeah, to do the video.
Because the video looked like we're getting ready to walk into this giant place. Neil said,
Yeah.
That's green.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was
amazing.
green screen. Yeah. Most of the video, I don't think we've ever done a video together. Oh, maybe two of them.
The only one we
Really?
did when was the push it.
Yeah. And Money and Time.
Yeah, Money Time.
Yeah, Money and Time. I think that was early too, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And another thing that they probably, that a lot of those songs, we both are playing. We're the only two musicians on those records.
That's crazy.
And a couple of songs I've done keys on, and like whatever, and his guitar. A couple I've done just like bass or whatever. But he's more fluent on keys and bass and guitar, but it's just us. Even the vocals, when it's the higher, it's all of us. It's us. There's no
That's
female
wonderful.
vocalist or anything like that.
So we do have about a minute left, and I do want to ask, how can promoters and people find you, Gentry-Jones? How can they find you?
Oh, all of our social media is it's Gentry-Jones.
It's Spotify, it's Facebook, it's Instagram, TikTok, everything.
Yeah, it's Gentry-Jones. Yeah.
It's Gentry-Jones.
I'll say at Facebook also it's Gentry-Jones music.
Gentry-Jones music.
At it's Gentry-Jones music or at it's Gentry-Jones. Yeah.
Thank you, Gentry-Jones. We have Tony and Neil. Thank you very much for coming on Funk Around and Find Out. We look forward to your new music, and thank you again.